So I actually found this 16 minutes of like gameplay. It was somewhere in my fucking phone because I still want to make more videos, even though I'm kind of out of state right now. I think it's important to, really get everything out of my head, and I don't really feel like talking to anybody about it. Maybe it's corny, whatever. But I've tried my best my entire life to be happy. I've tried everything. I've stayed active. I've, eaten proper nutrition. I've opened up to people in so many ways. I've completely unfolded myself, I've done everything. I tried to teach everybody, try to fucking treat everybody, with respect and love and then be a light in this world, Some of my videos are positive. I try to encourage people to be positive. But recently, again, these last few weeks, which is why I haven't really been uploading too much, I've just been filled like with this depression, and it's not like a normal kind either. It's not like, how I used to get sad. It's just like being done, just like I'm clocked out. I'm done. And I thought it would be school, I thought all these issues that I was having was from like, maybe school, relationships, something like that. I pushed people away. I kind of dropped out of school. I'm about to do online school to get my GED. I've done all these measures, and still, I just feel fucking terrible right now. And I just don't know why. It feels like this pain will just never go away. No matter what I do in my life, no matter who I meet, no matter what I accomplish. And I know there's going to be some people to be like, think positive and move on and do all that. And I really have. I've tried, and I've tried so hard. I really have tried so fucking hard, but I can't get past this hump of everything just feeling completely fucking pointless. And I'm just completely exhausted from it, I'm exhausted faking a smile. I'm exhausted pretending that I'm happy, with where I'm at in my life. And it makes me feel like a dick because I really do have good things in my life. I have a good house. I have the right finances to be able to take my nutrition to like the next level and train well, and I can do all this shit, and I still don't know why I'm not happy. I have some pretty real people around me. I have my homeboys. I have all this. I don't know, and I feel like the most alone I've ever felt. I haven't really felt the same since my great grandmother passed away a few years ago, on top of my uncle as well. That shit really changed me, with other trauma in my life as well. And I've tried my best to move on, but I can't help the feeling of needing her advice, because I would run to her, whenever I had problems in my life. And I think just trying to navigate it these last few years by myself has taken such a toll, especially with me being like a younger man too. It's hard trying to find your place in this world, and especially trying to be happy with everyday stress of like trying to find a job and finish school and what are you gonna do with the rest of your life and all this shit. It all piles on top of you, and you just feel completely suffocated. It feels like there's concrete on my feet and I'm just sunk at the bottom of the ocean with no hope. And it's not like I'm sad. Like, it's not like I'm waking up. Well, it's not like I can't get out of bed type sad, It's the kind of depression where I wake up and it's like, fuck, another day, Or I'll be doing something and I'll think to myself, maybe the world is just better off, like, with me not in it. And I think about all these memories in my head and all these thoughts, and I just sit there and just completely sink in it. And I've tried my best to fight it. And I just can't anymore, I just can't do it. I can't pretend that I'm doing all right. And maybe some people can watch this video and be like, well, we already knew you were pretty fucking depressed. I mean, I'm not the most positive person in the world, although I try to be. I'm very open about my mental health. I'm very open about my challenges in my life. But for some reason, talking about this to somebody, like this kind of depression, has always been kind of shameful. I felt like, I always felt like I was ashamed to admit this to people. And I think that's why I'm making this video, because I can't tell somebody face to face that, hey, I'm going through, this tough shit. And yeah, I don't want to feel like this anymore, but I feel like I will never stop feeling like this to some extent. And I know most of this life is a mindset. Life is definitely what you make out of it. But I do feel like, there's just some things that you go through in your life that will just always stick with you. And I feel like I just have a lot of those moments. And I've let go of a lot of things too, that were holding me back or that I was dwelling on. I've let go of all those feelings. But I don't know, there's just some things in this life, where you get damaged and it's like you're just permanently like that, That's kind of what it feels like. And it's not like I can't communicate with people. I'm tired of it, I'm tired of surviving. I'm making this video as I'm in like the most depressing room, by the way, like but I'm dead ass just staring at my wall. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to disappoint anybody. I don't want to do anything stupid, obviously. I'm gonna continue to keep pushing, because I know eventually, this is just another chapter in life. But man, it does suck. I'll try to find better ways to cope with it. But I don't think it's something that's ever gonna fully go away. Maybe you guys can relate to what I mean, If not, then it's cool. Thanks for listening, at least. Yeah. If you feel the same way, man, drop in the comments. And I love you guys, truthfully. Peace.